Okay, now I'm going to talk about why I hate my 9 to 5. Because it forces things, it forces me to grow. Sometimes I don't want to. I don't want to be the bigger person. I don't want to be a leader. I don't want to be in charge of all these things and all these people. So the force, maybe it's a good thing overall for growth, but sometimes I don't like it. It's very uncomfortable. Um, why else do I hate my 9 to 5? Because it doesn't pay as much as I think it should pay. I am a part of the most profitable sector in the world, in my opinion. Now, as a person who studies economics, I think that the numbers would support it, but I don't have that data compiled or a source for that data compiled at my fingertips right now. But education is so rich, and all the rich people after they do everything they do, they go into teaching and they charge lots and lots of money for it, sometimes $100,000 an hour or more. So I'm like, I'm a part of the richest profession, but I don't get paid a lot yet. So I guess it's about getting to that point of monetizing correctly and teaching in different ways that you're able to. As a part of like the traditional just school setting, you're not paid enough for all the minds that you're shaping, that you're doing surgery on every day. Why else do I hate my 9 to 5? Because sometimes it's overwhelming and there are no true SMARTS goals, or at least the SMARTS, the T is always left off in education. Like they're smart. It's specific, measurable. You know what? You take off the A too. They're not well, I guess they're attainable when we do it. We become superheroes because although they give you 100 things to do, I mean, you beat it in a timely enough time, but not necessarily the deadline that they gave you, because they have given you so much that it's like, okay, if I work for 24 hours and don't sleep every day from before I get this deadline to the time I get it to after the deadline, I still will not have this complete at the deadline. So it's not timely. I hate that about my job, because then you sleep poorly because you're thinking like, oh my god, I gotta get this done, but you really didn't ever have time to get it done. So too many responsibilities, like then when they had you do 100 people jobs and somebody quit, so somebody was supposed to do that job, and like you never get that person back. That's even like, I know that's like any industry trying to be efficient and like greedy, honestly. And then sometimes they really can't find anybody, or to find somebody who's just gonna quit again doesn't necessarily make sense either. But they should pass those costs on. Um, for example, I was working at a coffee shop inside of a corporate building, and I was running it by myself initially, and then did they bring the girl in and I at the same time? I think me and this girl started off, we'll just pretend like we started off together, okay? I don't remember. I was so young. Well, let's say me and this girl started off together. We're running this coffee stand. And really, I think I started before her, but whatever. And so she ended up quitting, and then I got to run it by myself. But I never got any extra help. Did I get a raise? No. Could I get half of her salary for doing both of our jobs? No. Could I get a couple dollars more in my salary? No. They paid me the same exact, but I was doing both of our jobs. Come on now. Y'all know that's not fair. And so same thing with teaching. A teacher quits, you pick up their caseload or whatever, and you just have more to do, more paperwork, more students, and less time to do those tasks. So that's what I hate about my job. I hate the 30-minute lunch, which actually ends up being like 20 minutes. I hate being forced to try to bring my lunch because that's taken away from like my home time. Now I have to try to meal prep because I know I'm not going to have any time during my lunchtime to go and get anything. Or if I do go get something, like yesterday I was forced to eat McDonald's. And actually it was tasty, but it felt unhealthy. It felt very salty and bad. The good fries and the had a cheese McDouble burger. I ordered straight from Dollar Menu, 2 items, because I only had a couple dollars with me too. So yeah, and yeah, I hate those things about my job. I think this video may be longer, but maybe that's because I just went into a different little story. But I can say that overall I'm grateful to be employed and have a paycheck coming in consistently.